All right, I'm in silent mode. I can't hear if I'm calling or not. Yo.
What's up?
Oh, there you go. Let me go.
Ow.
Let me go full screen. There we go. All right. So, are you ready?
I'm ready. More than
Mm.
ready. Super pumped to be here.
All right. All right. I gotta be honest with you.
Hmm.
I had a long night, and I just woke up not too long ago. So.
Me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't
Oh,
worry.
okay.
You're fine.
Hey, see, I'm not the only one like this. All right.
No.
I'm not the only one like this. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna do some stuff behind the scenes, but gonna get the show
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we do have a guest. Do have a guest command where which will have all her links and everything, and we pretty much will be leaving it out there for like the rest of the stream. But also, it will be on the YouTube channel. When we upload it there. Yeah, for some reason I forgot to delete the. There we go. I'm one person, guys. By the way, I'm Scuff. Uh, there we go. Cool. So I got everything going. Got you full screen, and let's start this. There you go. Now you can see her. Welcome,
Hi.
welcome to the Think of Artist Podcast, an art podcast for artists. Something fun, something different on Twitch and YouTube. I'm gonna be asking some questions,
Mhm.
origin stuff, maybe some funny art stories, some drama,
Boy.
maybe. Because we all need drama, just like because you know how what happened like yesterday with this drama. We need some art drama to we could be more in the forefront.
Of course.
All right, so we're pretty much gonna get started. I'll be doing some stuff in the background. I just have to update the overlay and all that, but
Hmm.
we're gonna get started, and we're gonna go with the first question. Pretty much, how do you start making art, and why do you start making art?
Well, um, I started making art professionally in 2017. Started my business in 2017, kind of turned it into a profession from there. Before that, I was just kind of doing it for fun. I started streaming art in 2015, so that's when I started thinking I was really good and then needed a little bit more practice, but we got there. 2017 is kind of when I started making art, and I started doing it because I've always been in love with it since I was 4 years old. So, it's always been a
Uh,
passion of mine.
uh, so you started around 2015, like more seriously with art,
2017.
2017,
Yeah.
and was it what did you draw in the beginning? Was it like characters did you like? Were you drawing things of like tattoo nature, or what kind of things were you going for in the beginning?
I wasn't really into much tattoo art at that time. I was more doing cartoon video game characters and like cute little things, Pokemon all the time. Really simple stuff to start.
Uh,
Mostly video game characters.
which one do you have like a favorite franchise that you love used to draw?
Um, there were so many. So many. I would draw every day, sometimes 10 pictures a day. There was so many. Um,
And narrowed it down at least one, maybe?
one character?
No, one franchise or one character if you could.
I drew a lot of Kingdom Hearts Final Fantasy stuff.
Oh, really?
Those kind of games. Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. What you thought about the third one?
not a fan.
Oh,
I know. I love the first, I love the second, not a fan of the third one. I don't know why. It was too simple for me.
it was too simple. Yeah, I heard about the difficulty, and it was like I heard the gameplay was pretty good though. Like
Yeah,
what it was.
yeah. It wasn't the worst, but it was the fact that you could call summons to come in and they would just destroy everything in 2 seconds. I was like, okay, that's way too easy. There's no challenge, but okay.
Yeah, there's like it sucks they couldn't like they don't have a hard mode in the game, and I haven't played it. I was gonna get it, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I heard all the bad
Yeah,
stuff about it. I was like,
yeah, unfortunately, because the other 2 games were amazing, so
and also maybe it was because it was kind of really too late too.
yeah, exactly.
All right. So, what art do you most identify with now? Like in your current state of doing art.
Like a style?
Yeah, like what you identify with now.
Definitely more dark art, and dark as in I wanna say, like, I draw a lot of girls that have horns, and they aren't bad, they aren't evil or anything, but a more dark style, I think. I love the dark stuff. That's kinda my vibe.
Any like reason why dark stuff?
Um, I don't know, I personally, I've always felt when it comes to art, one of my biggest art inspirations is Christopher Lovell. He's a dark artist, but he kind of draws it in a way where he sees it as a lighter version. Like people will automatically assume that it's bad, it's evil, it's dark, it's demonic or whatever, but he sees it in a different way that people don't really understand. So he sees kind of like a light in the dark, so to say. Um, he
What
just
was his name
sees
again?
a light in it. Christopher Lovell.
Festival Level.
Here, I'll post it in display or in chat actually.
Hey, you can post it in chat. I'll search up right
Yeah.
now so you can talk about more about him. I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
No, you're good. There you go.
Oh,
That's
that's how
his
you spell
name.
it. Okay, but I
Yeah.
put for some reason I put level. Okay, okay. All right, here we go. And okay, I found him. Oh wow, this is
Yeah.
dark. It's pretty cool.
Yes.
A lot of
He's a
detail. A
very
lot of
dark
detail.
artist.
All right,
Lots of detail.
a lot. Yeah, a lot of detail.
Yeah.
Let me switch this real quick so people can see. Go this and smeller. There you go. Yeah. Ver- It does like mostly traditional.
Yeah. So he does oil painting.
Oh wow,
He is absolutely insane.
that is.
Yeah.
I mean, I could like from seeing from your art and this art, I could see the influences.
Yeah, he's a huge inspiration to me.
Any favorite piece of him? They like do you just love?
Probably you can kind of see it above my head, sort of that one. And I think, yeah, so it's you can see it. It has like a blood moon on it.
Got it.
Yeah, that one.
You see booty.
Yeah, the with the booty.
Why this piece specifically? Like it was like it's like your favorite.
I feel like there's kind of just more emotion behind that one. It's
Hmm.
kind of dark. Well, it is very dark. It's spooky. Um, I don't know what emotion it is, to be honest, but I feel a lot of emotion behind it. There's beauty behind it too. I think she's
Yeah.
beautiful. Um, but yeah, people just assume that it's something bad, but it doesn't necessarily have to be bad.
Just walking and enjoying her day.
Yeah, she's just
Like,
vibing.
vibing on a good blood moon.
Yeah.
Vibing on a good blood moon. No, okay, but yeah, I can see the influence from the art that you create from his.
Yeah.
It's really cool. When I do these interviews, finding like all these different creative artists and the ones I don't even know about, because like we're always on our own shell. We don't
Yeah.
really like go beyond our shell as much, especially for influences.
Yeah.
Because I think personally, you don't want to get too influences because you don't want to like. It depends on who you are, but like you don't want to like fully mold yourself too much to them. I guess you could say, or too much of
Yeah.
different styles or something like that. So, that's another new artist I just found out about. Damn, that one just sick.
Yeah, he's crazy.
So basically, so you pursue dark art within your artworks. I
Mhm.
actually do have your Instagram open right now.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about your latest art piece that you just finished? Which is was
What one
The
was that?
oh, sorry.
I do
Uh,
so much all the time.
well, we're gonna go with the one that
That
you
one.
fully posted.
Yeah.
Let me zoom in on that one. The Medea. What is that?
Yep.
Medea. That's how you say
Medea,
it.
yeah.
So what was this art progress and what was this story about?
So that one is actually the second piece to a series that I started called Tears of Gaia. So Tears of Gaia is probably one of my favorite art pieces I've ever done. Gaia means Mother Earth, and Medea actually is pretty much like Mother Earth's evil sister. Um,
Ah.
yeah, so Medea believes in destruction and death and all this stuff, even though she doesn't even look that bad. Um, Gaia is more like life, and the way that I drew her, um, the world is kind of melting in her hands, and everything's just getting destroyed. So she's like sad and depressed and angry, and that's Gaia. And then this is her evil sister holding a heart for some reason. No idea why. I just thought it would look cool.
Yes.
And yeah, yeah. So that's her evil sister. It was just the two sisters I wanted to draw.
And the art progress that you usually use with pen or pencil.
One graphite pencil,
One
one
graphite
mechanical
pen,
pencil.
one mechanical pencil.
Yeah,
Um, So how do you feel about like have you ever tried using multiple pencils? Like you know those sets that have like multiple shades? I'm curious since you're a black and gray artist. I used to do black and gray back in the day, and
yeah,
I got them because I thought it was gonna be better, but I was like, I just use I could still get the right shade with them. I just got used to
yeah.
it doing that. So how do you feel about those graphite pencils? Do you think they will help you better, or
I hate sharpening.
is that the only reason?
That's the only reason. I hate it. I am not a fan. I have 1,000 mechanical pencils. I have a set of like real pencils that you sharpen, and I'm like, no. Because I know with how hard I press, with how hard I shade, I'm going to be sharpening it every 2 seconds.
Once you just get
That's my
those
only reason.
Once you get one of those like from school, like those like
I could do that. Imagine hearing that on stream
make it
every two
awkward,
seconds.
make it
Yeah.
awkward and all that. So that's the only what? Okay, you know what? Here's an invention right here, $1 million
Okay.
invention.
Oh,
Is to make mechanical pencils, like
yeah.
for like the shades, like the different shades of the pencils.
Oh,
There you go, $1 million invention. Somebody make it. Uh,
big brain.
idea right here. I mean, like I think it's possible if somebody actually looks
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
You know, to get the right shades and all that. I mean, if they can make it into a pencil, they can make it into a lead pencil in some way.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm just saying. I'm
I
just
agree with
saying.
you.
And there you go. You don't like if it breaks. All right, cool. Just press it. You don't have to like sharpen or anything like that, and then you're good. Or just reload.
Exactly.
Uh, so that's the only reason, because the sharpening is just annoying.
Yeah, and I think I've just been doing it with a mechanical pencil for so long that I've just gotten used to what I know I'm capable of.
Mm.
So I don't feel like I need 1,000 pencils. I know what I can do with one.
Um. So I mean, now that like you mostly do a lot of black and gray. Have you thought of getting more into color? I know you've done some color before. Um, I've seen like I believe it was Overwatch. I saw like you did a little bit color
Yep.
there.
Yeah.
And then you did some digital art. I believe also with some color.
Yep.
So have you ever thought of getting more into color pencil or painting? In any future projects?
One thing I cannot do is paint.
Okay.
I cannot paint for the life of me. It's a mess. Um, when it comes to digital art, I can color forever. Um, Lots of people ask me for colored commissions, even though I specialize in graphite. So if I'm ever doing color, I usually use Prismacolor. Prismacolors are my life if I'm ever doing colored work.
Um, So that's like the only time you'll do pretty much do color pieces for a commission right now.
Yeah, I started doing like I'll do graphite drawings and sometimes I'll do something called a color pop. So I'll just put hints of color in it or I'll take one color and kind of add on to it. But I try my hardest not to do a full blown color piece because I prefer graphite. But I love coloring. I just prefer
Okay.
graphite.
Okay. Okay. Were
Yeah.
you like thought of maybe doing a graphite in a painting form,
Yeah.
black and gray
Yeah. I
painting
think that would be
form?
cool. Yeah.
I mean, it goes where you want to, and then try a new medium. I mean,
Yeah. Exactly.
it'll be a cool experiment. I'm pretty sure.
Definitely.
I'm pretty sure your audience will love to see that. It'll be like
Well, I
almost
mean,
same,
yeah.
but different.
Yeah.
Different medium. So, yeah. I mean, so color right now is sort of something that you're like not fully into no more as much because I know you did some tone color pencils before.
Yeah.
Like kind of like I think they call it stamp art or it's like quick kind of like tattoo art. It's like where you like do something quick and it's
Flash.
flash.
Flash art.
It's like yeah, flash art. Something I just
Yeah.
forgot what it's called. Yeah, it's like flash art.
Yep.
Um, I think one of yours I hear. Oh, gotta turn off the alerts. No. Oh, Phantom Caster, you just ruined the interview. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Much love, much love, much love. Thank you so much for the follow. We do appreciate it. So any new mediums that you ever want to do in the future, other than painting? Like, is there something that you want to pursue and try to like, I don't know, try a new challenge?
I think since I just started with digital art again, I think that's something I want to get heavy into. That's
Uh,
like graphite's my first love, I guess. Digital art, I would say, is something I really want to go heavy into, and I'm not confident in it yet. So I think that's something I really want to get confident in because it's really fun. I love digital art. I just need to learn more.
do you feel like artists need to learn digital art nowadays compared to
Uh,
before?
I think it's a good skill to have. Um, I have I've seen a lot of people kind of give a lot of backlash on I mean, I get a lot of hate for doing traditional art on Twitch, which I think is
Huh?
kind of funny. Yeah.
Okay, all right, hold up. All right, forget the question. Why are you getting hate for doing traditional? I do a lot of traditional art. I do
Yeah.
mostly traditional, and I do digital art as well. And I just got into
Mhm.
doing coloring in Photoshop, but I do mostly traditional because that's like my, like you said, it's the first love, like
Yeah.
my first thing. Um, why do you get wait? How come you get hate for doing traditional art? I don't understand that.
People just come in there and they're like, "Why aren't you just doing digital? It's easier, it's better. Why are you doing traditional? That's so old school." I'm like, "Okay,
Are we really come
maybe
to that part now?
2021, but people are
Oh,
just I don't know. People have their opinions. I just tell them that I do both, but I prefer traditional and this is my vibe. So if you don't like traditional art, you know, you can come here for the digital streams, I guess. People always have something to say. It's their opinion, so it is what it is.
that is so weird. I never heard that. You're actually the first artist of like when doing traditional. They're like, why are you doing digital? I'm actually
Well,
shocked.
people usually get excited on Twitch too when they see traditional artists because you don't see them
Right.
often.
Yeah. I always say
Yeah.
like the one thing I do every time I end stream, I'm like if I'm doing traditional art, I rate a traditional artist. If I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
digital art, I do digital artists. I just try to
Yeah.
keep it that way. But since I do most of traditional, I mostly rate traditional artists right now. And I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm always trying to find out like 'cause you don't know where they're at. Because there are not that many of us anymore,
No, it's
which
sad.
is it's very weird. It's a very
Yeah.
weird thing because traditional art is still like very lively in other places, but not like on Twitch. It's different because I
Yeah.
guess there are a lot of people are used to seeing digital art, not traditional art.
Yeah.
Um, wow, it's actually it's still shocking because I haven't gotten hate for doing traditional art. I don't know, like maybe I'm just getting lucky.
Well, your
Like,
stuff is absolutely amazing, so you better not be getting any hate.
I appreciate that. No, no, ask Arway. He always tells my art is crap. Um, I try. Anyways, um, so Actually, I'm gonna ask you a question about Twitch later on.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
back to to back what we were talking about, which was graphite and digital art. Um, have you gone to school for art at all, or in any took any classes or anything like that, or you self taught?
I used to take art in school, like high school, junior high for fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did go to university. I was going to be an art teacher, but I dropped out after the first year because I wanted to be a full-time streamer. So,
Okay.
yeah, but I went to school, and when I was taking art classes in university, it was everything I learned in high school, or everything I learned from YouTube, anything I learned from Twitch. So
Sorry.
I was like, this is the same. I'm just paying, $1,500 for this class, but I know all of this. So I would say you don't need it. You don't really need the school for it as long as you're willing to put in the effort, the time, discipline, all of that work and everything. You don't need a degree. Obviously for some art jobs it helps, but you don't need it to become an artist or a full-time artist for that matter.
How do you feel about the teachers?
Teachers?
Yeah, like the art
Like
teachers.
mine?
Yeah, yeah. How do you feel?
Oh boy.
Because I heard a lot. I asked this question from any artist that taking art classes. We had
Yeah.
mostly bad, but some good ones. So what about yours?
Mine were
Awesome,
interesting,
awesome.
awful.
Really?
My high school art teacher, she was unique. Um, she a few times would come up, tell me that my art sucked. This was in high school. She told me
That's how
that
you
her
motivate
art
a
was
kid,
better than mine. She was
huh?
a savage. She was a savage. And she told me I would never go anywhere as an artist. Um, I would love to see her now, but yeah, that was my experience with art teachers. In elementary school, my art teacher was a blast. He was awesome, but junior high, high school was just absolutely horrific. My university art teacher, she was cool. Didn't
Yeah.
really get to know her that much though, because I was only there for a year, but she was
Mm.
pretty cool. She was nice.
Do you think
A
the
little
teacher?
crazy.
Oh, do you think the teacher was like savage because she was like she hated her art? Like she thought it like turning like making kids feel bad about their art to make herself feel better.
Well, she did Renaissance paintings.
Oh.
Hold the pause.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, because like Renaissance is something that's like here in the U.S. is not big as much.
Mm-mm.
There's only very few artists that do it, especially in traditional Renaissance.
Yeah.
It's mostly like bigger and overseas. That's where like a lot of like where the museums are at and where the artwork's at. So that over there makes sense, but here in the U.S. does not make sense for the
No,
most part.
it
Um,
doesn't.
like yeah, I mean the market like for the most part people are like who cares about Renaissance.
Yeah.
Unless you do Renaissance with like a remix with like stuff that goes on right now. Like I remember an artist does a Renaissance, but he did like Pepe in Renaissance style. So
That's cool.
did like something like that will work, but traditional Renaissance does not work anymore as much.
Yeah.
Um, damn that teacher is a savage. Like goddamn.
Yeah.
What was cool about your college teacher? Like what was like unique here about her?
Um, she was just supportive, and I mean, she was teaching everything that I had already learned, but
Mm-hmm.
she was just nice and understanding and kind and patient and respectful, and she just wanted the best for all of us and for us to succeed. But she wanted us all to end up working in an art gallery, I think,
Okay.
or art
Okay.
museum,
Okay.
because she did that. So she wanted to push us to get into that career field, which is something I didn't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she was just awesome. She was an awesome teacher.
Any like advice that she said that really stuck with you to the day to this day?
Well, she kind of told a story, sort of, where she was a struggling artist in the beginning. I mean, it happens to all of us.
I'm hungry right now.
Um, yeah, exactly. Same. Um, she struggled in the beginning and she just kept doing what she was doing. She worked at the art museum for a little bit and she wanted to pursue getting a degree so that she could actually teach um, art. And she did that and actually started selling $2,000 to $4,000 paintings in the beginning.
Mm,
And then now she's selling it for her paintings for more than that. So um,
okay, okay.
yeah, she always told us just to keep doing what you're doing and don't take hate or judgment or disrespect from anybody and believe in yourself, I guess, which is a very, I think, a good response. Good little bit of advice.
I mean, that actually so that actually kind of goes with what Stanley said. Like, if somebody tells you this crap, don't listen to them. Just do you and just go with it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how some of the greats create their own stuff and create their own stories, and because they didn't listen to them.
Yeah.
Do you believe in of like the more the artist knows, the better their art career is gonna be? Like, for example, like more than just one thing.
What do you mean?
Like one medium, one style. Like the more you know, like it's gonna be easier for an artist to get more jobs, especially as a freelancer or work for a company, stuff like that. So that's like one of the things that my teacher like told me. That's the reason why I got into so many mediums. Because like
Yeah.
the more you know, the easier you get jobs. That's pretty much what you said.
I mean, I'd say that's pretty smart because it doesn't hurt to like learn a lot of different art forms and everything. I personally myself would probably choose to like advance in one and be confident in one as I would in like graphite, and then dabble in digital and color. And maybe if I wanted to ever start painting, I could do that. If I wanted to do, I don't know where graffiti would be needed, but maybe do something with that,
Mm.
body painting, and just have those skill sets in case a job ever came up in the future. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I could do that because I learned how to do that. So I personally would choose to go into graphite really heavy, but
Mm.
learn skills from every single one just in case, because you never know when an opportunity is going to come up.
Right. I mean, especially as a freelancer, you never know
Yeah,
like when an opportunity will come up for sure.
exactly.
So back to your teacher with the gallery. How
Yeah.
do you? I want to tell you about the. I want to tell you a little story, a little
Hmm.
article that came out.
Hmm.
And let me know how you feel about it.
Yeah.
An Italian artist auctioned off an invisible sculpture for $18,000. It's made of literally nothing. How do you feel?
How?
Scamming the rich. Uh,
Okay, there you go.
so pretty much, he made a sculpture, quotation marks. It is a work that asks you to activate the power of your imagination. That's what he said. Salvatore Guru said of his sculpture. So it's literally made of nothing. It's 5 by 5. It's taped, whatever. I guess. He made a video about it, talking about all this deep stuff. And he sold it for $18,000 in a gallery or whatever, and you get a certificate of authenticity to prove it.
Okay. Um, I mean, I'm always the person to I choose not to be like I choose not to be jealous.
Right.
So mad props to him, I guess, for selling nothing and making that much money on it. Mad props, I guess. Mad respect. Good job. Teach
well,
me,
there's
senpai.
well, there's more. A
Mhm.
Florida man is starting to sue the artist whose invisible sculpture sold for $18,000. Said he came up with the idea first.
Oh no. Oh no. This is going down the rabbit hole. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I try to find some funny articles for like a little interview.
Yeah.
Uh, so he made a mockumentary, like where it's like not a real documentary, it's like a comedy. documentary,
Okay.
and he had like a physical sculpture in his documentary idea. So now he's suing
That is so funny.
him.
I don't understand. It's like you can literally sell anything nowadays.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You can sell anything nowadays. Yeah, anything
Yeah.
like okay. So I'm gonna say a little embarrassing story. I drew a koi fish,
Yeah.
looked like a penis.
Oh.
I didn't know it looked like a penis.
Oh.
Like sometimes you're like when you draw and then like when you look at it again, you're like, oh wait, that looks like something else. I don't know if you had that experience.
Yep.
That happened to me with a koi fish.
Yep.
It looked like two fat penises with doodles
Yep.
in the middle. And
Been
then
there, done that.
I was posting everywhere like, oh, proud of it. And then it's like, yo, bro, that looks like a penis, man. I'm like, oh.
Yep.
So I want to get rid of it because I was like, I'm fucking like, I just want to rip it. I'm like, no, I'm like, I'm an idiot. Uh,
Oh.
I did end up ripping it or doing something different with it. Like I put X's on faces, whatever. And then some
What?
guy said, hey, do you still have like koi fish penises for sale? I'm like, no, I destroyed it. Bro, I would have bought
Aw.
it. I would have bought it. And I'm like, you can literally, and like people in my chat, you can sell anything right now. I don't know why you didn't keep it. Because like for some reason, like in unorthodox art that they don't regularly do is attracts people to buy it. Because
Yeah.
you rarely don't do that at all. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I drew penises by accident and people wanted it. It was weird. It was weird.
People see that's the thing though, is that sometimes, and I don't know if you've experienced this before, like when you're doing a project or something or a commission, like other people will give not advice. They'll point something out that you didn't even realize. And then you look at it and you're like, "Oh yeah, like I missed that. I didn't see that until now after 10 hours of working on this picture." Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, ever since after that, people just try to find penises in my art, like
Yep.
secretly. Like I don't know, like people just like made me like think they thought everything at that time. Like, come on, man.
Yep. I've done a few of those on stream before and I'm like, "Wow, this VOD is deleted today." Thanks, dude.
What'd you do with the art?
It's gone somewhere. I don't know where it went.
Someone
Probably
bought it,
the
huh?
garbage.
Oh, that's someone
No,
bought it. Nah, I'm pretty sure if you put up for sale, people would have bought it.
probably.
Yeah.
You could sell anything.
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, you can see with the invisible sculpture, and you can sue for anything nowadays.
Yep.
Uh, I mean, any idea's been taken by everybody by now. The
Mhm.
Simpsons did it first, right? Uh,
Yep.
all right, so we're gonna go to the next one, the next question, and these are optional. You could just,
Mhm.
if you want to skip it, it's all good.
Sure.
Um, what do you think that is the state of art on Twitch?
Oof. Well, I remember I started streaming 6 years ago. The art category was actually called creative, and there were so many traditional artists back then. Like
Hmm.
so many. It was everywhere. And now, oh my God. Go to the art section, it's literally all digital. Then you'll find us. All digital, then you'll find some of our friends. All digital. Oh, there's that person. That's it. It's crazy. It's kind of sad, really. Um,
We're gonna test right now. We're gonna test it right
yeah.
now.
Go for it. Hit it. Let's see.
Okay,
I
all
hope
right,
I'm
here we
right.
go. Digital, anime, digital. It's all anime.
Mhm.
Like, nothing against it. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not saying anime is bad. I'm just saying that's what we're
No.
seeing right now a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, we got two traditional artists. You know what I've been
There you go.
finding? Traditional
Hmm.
artists are mostly overseas.
Yeah, me too.
What I've noticed so far, like it's overseas somewhere. So we have
Yeah,
two, found two. Someone's doing tattoo art. That's light tattooing. Three.
that's cool.
Blink tattoo. If you guys want to find that. Makeup streams is traditional, right? I guess, right? Makeup streams,
Yeah,
like painting, body painting. There we go. Better.
yeah.
Um, I found another one. 2, 6. I mean, this. I guess it's more in the daytime than nighttime.
Yeah,
I'm finding a
I'm a
little bit more.
nighttime girl, so maybe maybe I'm looking at the wrong time.
I will say I think also traditional artists don't get that much love as much, right? Because like
Mhm.
the more we go down, the more traditional artists we see. That's what I've been
Yeah,
noticing.
it's sad.
Um, damn. But like, how do you feel about Twitch putting up a music tab and putting us in the RL section, bundle us together?
Like throwing us in IRL?
Yeah, since we are technically in the RL section now.
I mean,
Okay.
I was given advice from a good friend of mine, and I actually will sometimes stream art in IRL.
Makes sense.
Um, you get a lot of people who actually didn't even know that there was an art section. Um, which is it's like, okay, cool. That's where I've been for the last 6 years. Nice to meet you. Um, but yeah, they come in, they're interested in the art. There's a ton of trolls in IRL.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
it's bad.
yeah. We get
But
actually more artists are getting trolled nowadays because we're together. Even in your art,
yeah.
because it has the RL tag,
Mhm.
artists are getting more trolled more than ever now.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Go
You
ahead.
just gotta stand your ground, fight
Yeah,
them off with the pencil.
I actually
Um,
made one troll into a mod.
really?
Yeah, I mean they
Actually,
came.
I've done that.
I mean they came to troll me,
Yeah.
but I talked to him like an actual person, and
Mhm.
like I convert them, and now he's one of my best mods. It's
Yay.
possible. It's just it's because they're looking for attention, and if I think if you give them positive attention in some way, even though they're being really dicks or something like that,
Yeah.
that's all they're. I guess that's what they want. They want that, but like either it's negative or positive. But sometimes positive makes them. Oh, you know what? This guy's too cool. I'm not gonna mess with him.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
definitely want a response
yeah.
in some
Um,
way.
but yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I didn't. Even, I thought it was funny.
Well, I've converted a few trolls to
Oh.
mods as well, so I understand. Um, I don't know. I don't necessarily mind because I mean, I was heartbroken when they took creative,
Hmm.
like then title creative and turned it just into art. I think the creative section had more it was a
Oomph.
little more diverse, but there was tons of traditional artists just going crazy on it. And when it switched to art, it just like I do digital, so I'm not judging, but just all digital. And I feel like the traditional artists were kind of lost and some of them even started streaming in IRL. So now I'm like, okay, we lost creative. Now we have an art section. Now I don't care. It's like I'll go to IRL, I'll stay in art, it doesn't matter. Whatever happens, happens.
Um. So yeah, I mean, when the music happened, right? With
Mhm.
the music, when they added the music button,
Yeah.
it backfired,
Mhm.
and DMCA got hit hard.
Yeah.
So, do you believe it would have been better if they put it just creative section, like it's just keep the creative and put music and art together, or do you feel it was the best choice to keep them separated?
I think it's more organized if it's separated, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it needs to be separated because music is an art.
Mm-hmm.
So, in my opinion, I'm kinda like 50-50. It's like it can be separated because it's more organized that way. If people wanna find musicians, they just go to music. If they wanna find artists, they go to art. Um, I'm kind of 50-50 on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember back in the day, it's kind of weird saying that now. In creative, we had sort of our own front page.
Yeah.
We had our own front page for artists, just like how regular Twitch had it, but we had our own front page. Like if you select the artist got selected, it always changed, and it wasn't even just only like partner streamers. It was literally any artist that like it just got up there in algorithm.
Yeah.
Um, and Now, I personally feel, and let me know what you think.
Mhm.
We're just getting pushed more down to the ground, to the
Oh,
gutter.
yeah. 100%. It
Um,
sucks.
and that's why a lot of artists also streaming on RL now
Mhm.
because that's where the views are.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Um, and so have you ever gone to the Artist Alley at TwitchCon?
No,
No,
never been to TwitchCon yet.
yet.
Yeah.
Do you want to do an art booth at TwitchCon next year?
Oh, yeah. That would be amazing.
Oh,
Because I'm going next year anyways, so
you won't feel like
yeah.
that when you do it. Kidding.
Yeah. Really?
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But I've been into art booths for TwitchCon once only, but I've been there 3 times, like an art session, all that, and see it. What's going
Yeah.
on? It's always bad stories. Um,
Oh,
Last year when it was, well, not last year, in 2019, I guess now.
yeah.
Um, it was good, but also bad of the location, and also people didn't even know there was an artist alley. There's only one way to get.
What?
There was only one way to get to the artist alley, and guess what? And they put it right next to us where the autograph section was to meet streamers.
Oh, wow.
So it was mostly for them to go to there, and it was on the other side, and we were on the other side. So there was no traffic for people to come
Wow.
in the artist alley to the autograph section. That makes sense.
Yeah.
No, instead they put us next to the food. Who buys food at the cons?
What?
Yeah, who buys food? And they got us wrong. The map. I was supposed to be in the front of the door, but they changed us to put us in the back
What?
because they got the map wrong.
Oh my
So
god.
yeah, and there was even friends of mine like Vopsy.
Yeah.
She was behind me, like the back row. Nobody even knew there was a back row.
Come on.
Yeah, so it was good. It was a bigger space,
Yeah.
but the location was awful. Now, in 2018 or 2017, the artist that was at the main show, and there was an art gallery too.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but we don't have
That's
that anymore.
better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there is a problem, as you can tell. There's some good stuff and some bad stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, it's like they're taking more and more and more and more every year on Twitch.
I feel like they definitely could try harder and give us more,
Yeah,
but
artists. Well, what does artists do for Twitch? Oh, I don't know. They make the emotes, the panels, the overlays, the animations, you name it,
we sit
right?
there for 10 hours working on art and
Uh-huh.
doing work, but okay.
So I get that, Twitch is not an art platform, right? I
No.
understand that part, but it should become that mostly now. I know it sounds kind of biased, but it's
Yeah.
because a lot of Twitch uses artists' work.
Yeah.
Like whether it's streamers or even Twitch itself. When they make their promos, when they make this and that. So it's
Yeah.
like, where's the love? you know.
Yeah. Exactly.
Um, and it's and it's very weird because I know it comes down like when viewers the main reason does not like artists is because they can't make money off artists like commissions,
Yeah.
right? They used to have a commission tab on
Yeah.
Twitch that they used to have it, but they took it off because they don't make any money off of it.
Yeah.
So it's
Of
like more
course.
like once they figure out to monetize artists more, they'll push us to the sky,
Yeah.
right? Like that's that truth. Um, and yeah, so an overall summary. What is the main thing that you feel like Twitch needs to fix first as a platform for artists?
Doing like they put a lot of effort into IRL and into a lot of games that are out, but I feel like the art section needs to be promoted more in some way. We have a lot of people who are working hard and making a living off of what they're doing, and there's not enough exposure, there's not enough promotion. We're just kind of pushed to the side, I feel. So promotion, exposure, just do something for us, I guess.
You got to create drama.
Yeah,
You
I
got to
gotta
create
create
drama.
drama.
You got
Okay,
to.
I'm gonna start creating drama with Ninja. I'm not sure I'm gonna get in his DMs, but I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna call out Andy Manlakis. I was supposed to be on your show, man.
Oh God. I
I'm
mean,
kidding.
that can
I'm
be
kidding.
arranged.
No, no, no. I was supposed to be on the show,
Hmm.
but my brother needed help, and I couldn't get back.
No,
I couldn't get back home in time.
no.
I talked to the guy. I said, "I'm sorry, I can't do it." I could have lied and just be on my phone, and streaming it,
Yeah, you could
but
have.
I felt that wasn't right.
Yeah,
I felt that wasn't right. So I told him
yeah,
I was honest. He was kind of cold hearted. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is.
yeah.
But I was like, oh, am I getting invited for a future show since I couldn't make it on this one? I was like, oh no,
Hmm.
because you're gonna make it on this one, so you kind of like give us an impression you can't do this type of thing or something. I'm like, come,
Oh,
emergencies happen, man. Like I couldn't do anything about it. I was so mad that
yeah.
day. Um, not at
That's
them,
weird.
because I understand in their side of it, I guess you could say. But
Yeah,
it is what it is. Maybe it was Sunday. I don't know.
yeah.
And man, Marcus, come on. You know what? Screw you, man. Guys, like let's get this drama going. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Much love. I love your streams. Um, no, no, but yeah. I mean, like honestly, that's the sad truth. You need drama in order to. It's sad, but you need drama to make it now.
Yeah,
As much as like you don't want to. And then also, I think what like was missing in art is events. More
yeah,
events. We have the
yeah,
Crit for Kids event coming up. I don't know if people sign up for it. Artists who can sign
yeah.
up for it now. The first half of signing up for it kind of passed for like to be on the front page, but you guys can still sign up for the second half. If any artists are interested in that. It's a big opportunity, front page, charity, and also you can make a coloring page for kids. Um,
Aw.
and so that's going on. Like, but I feel like there's like, I think what's missing is events with artists. Not with the no offense to of course for Kid for Kids, but like not too much with that kind of way. But like events with artists, like there's no events, there's
Yeah,
no competition, there's no like fun competition. You know how like Twitch they have like Twitch rivals.
yeah,
There's no art rivals or anything like that. There's nothing like that. Like we could have played like Scribbles and make a little competition of that game.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Um, and that's just me personally, but I just feel like, yeah, I said this just before. I think events is what people love, especially crossover with other artists.
I
I,
think what I've learned is I've learned a lot over the last few months is one really good thing you can do is just collab with
mhm.
which you're doing. Your podcasts are awesome.
Thank
So
you.
that is a perfect start.
I'm the only one doing this, but
It's awesome. So doing stuff like that, collabing, doing collabs with artists and maybe going on IRL for a day, mixing it up so that more people can find you, and maybe even doing a collab with like a bunch of people and then just getting this huge artist thing to happen and just building this crazy art thing that people are going to notice because it's hard. It's extremely hard.
um, yeah, I mean it is very hard because I understand because like it's crossover gaming is kind of hard a little bit.
Yeah.
I know we're going a little bit tangent right now, so I apologize. Um, do you remember when they did? Were you here when they did competition? They did a competition with Last Guardian.
No.
Yeah. So back when the art scene was still new, they did a
Mhm.
competition where you do art for the Last Guardian for the game.
Oh, that's cool.
It only happened once, and that's it.
Oh, never mind. Dang. Well, that's a
Uh,
super cool idea.
oh yeah. I mean, collabing with like it's like what was the one biggest game that came out recently? Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah.
What if they or The Village? Resident
Yeah.
like draw the big moms, you know?
Every game that comes out, it'd be smart to do something like that.
Yeah, and maybe I'm thinking of doing it um ourselves.
Yeah.
I think like I want to find like 10 or something or so artists. We
Yeah.
pick a game that's coming out and we do artwork for that, and then like kind of like showcase it to Twitch instead of like waiting for Twitch to do something. We do something about it.
I like that idea.
You know what I mean? And maybe we could get attention from of like gaming companies, comic book companies, or
Yeah.
even art companies sponsoring more artists for like their supplies to use.
Yeah.
That's the goal. That's like the dream, right? Like I mean, I for a lot of artists, I mean, but yeah. So we're gonna move on from Twitch. I know just a lot. I mean, I'm telling you, like almost every podcast I do, I talk about it a lot because I'm really frustrated with it, and also the artists talk about it a lot because
Mhm.
not people are very happy with it at
Yeah.
all. Not people are happy with it. So hopefully this podcast will like bring some light to it.
Mhm.
Which will be on YouTube. Which if you guys are seeing this on YouTube, hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell button. Give us over 400 subscribers. If you guys, and also if you do have a playlist, this is episode 11, by the way. We're already 11 episodes in, going in. Um, and all right, so we're gonna go to the next question. What
Yeah.
is what is your opinion about NFTs?
I actually made one. I just haven't had the confidence to post it yet.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, it's
so
done. It's ready to go. I'm just scared of I don't
why?
know. I don't
Why?
know.
Why are you scared? You know, you
I
do
don't know.
know, you
I
do
don't
know,
know.
you do
It's
know.
terrifying because it's new and it's that currency and it's complicated and there's meta masks and there's this and there's what yeah,
I mean,
it's complicated.
it's very new. All right,
Yeah.
it's a very new thing. There's pros and cons to it.
Yeah.
Even though NFTs is supposed to be something to protect artists, it actually made it worse for digital artists
Yeah.
as their artwork is just getting stolen.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just copy paste pretty much. You don't, and also they don't own the art they buy
Yeah.
NFTs. They just own the digital assets that it's like has currency in that address or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, so what is the reason that you want to make your or do an NFT? Like, do you just want to like give it a try and a new source of income? Use your digital art just a different way. Like,
I mean, NFTs was the reason why I actually bought my tablet.
okay.
I did it for that reason because I thought it'd be kind of cool. It was new. One of my friends, he one of my friend's friends is actually really big into NFTs and he's been crushing it for a while. So I saw him doing it and I was like, why don't I try that? Because that's kind of cool, different. Let's do some digital art. And then I got it, did it, tried it. I will upload it soon, maybe.
Like
See.
what is like okay, so you say like it's complicated, but what is like one of the biggest fears they about the NFTs that you don't fully want to do it? Is it because it's because like there's so many places to put it on, or the backlash? If there's any, or like is there a reason, like one big reason why you don't want to like upload it right away since you're done with it?
Yeah. I think I don't know. I've been asked this before and I was kind of like it's like
Mm,
I don't know why I'm scared. And then my mom asked me. She was like, "Well, are you scared of succeeding? Like let's say you actually do sell an NFT for $10,000, $5,000, $2,000
mm,
or 20 to $80,000." She asked me if I was scared of success and I was like, "No, like I don't feel that fear, but maybe in the back of my head it's like, okay, yeah, what if
mm.
that does happen?" But what if that does happen? It's like,
I
okay,
mean,
that
yeah,
happened.
yeah,
I don't know.
and it's also something art that you can still use yourself. So it's not like
Yeah,
they own it.
exactly.
Um, so I mean, whatever you decide. I mean, hopefully you could upload it soon if you ever want to.
Yeah.
Um, that's pretty much with the NFTs really, because again, it's still new. I'm just like curious about the artist's opinion about it. You know,
Mhm.
some people are for, or in the middle, or not for it at all.
Yeah.
Because you know, like the the cons, the way the pros for them.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, hopefully with NFTs, they are getting better with it. Oh, especially with the environment stuff, they are finding other alternatives and stuff like that with other coins.
Mhm.
So you never know what's gonna happen with it. And but backlash with crypto right now.
I
Thank
know.
you, thank you, face. Um, so we're gonna go to the next question.
Mhm.
What is the weirdest commission you ever gotten? Definitely.
Hey. Well,
Remember, all these are
um,
optional. These are optional.
it's a commission that I didn't do,
Oh,
but it was a request.
ooh,
Um,
juicy.
yeah. I was working in the restaurant industry and okay, I always chilled with the kitchen staff. Those were my dudes because they're way more fun than everyone outside of the kitchen.
Homies.
Um, so a request I got was he's this guy, he's about okay, so I'm 5'4". I think he was about like maybe 4'4". Like he was like this little guy. He was so cute. His name's Jarvis. Um
Wait, is he
Jarvis,
a little guy or was it a kid?
no, he's just a little guy.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So Jarvis was my homie and he got very comfortable with me
Oh,
and so did not in that way. And so did
oh,
one
no,
of my
no.
other friends. One of my other friends, Zeph. So they both came to me asking if I would do a commission for both of them naked, riding a Pegasus, flying over a rainbow with the world being destroyed underneath them. That was the request. And I'm like, okay, I work with both of you. I'm not drawing you naked on a Pegasus, flying over a rainbow with the earth being destroyed. Not a commission I'm taking.
Wait,
So, no.
wait, did they want a model for you? Or they just like do what you can with your imagination?
I didn't ask because
Oh,
I was just like, nope. Nope, not asking questions about this. This is just a flat out not gonna do it. Not
so
happening.
so they got too comfortable with you. You feel like where like they thought they could ask that. Like it was just a funny thing, and you're like, whatever. It's like it's a funny story to tell, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty funny,
Yeah, I know.
and it's funny here because you didn't ask. Like, did you want like do you, like are you gonna model for me?
I should have. Just be like, okay, are you gonna model? And they would totally be like, yeah, dude, I'll take
Oh,
some pictures tonight and I'll send it to you tomorrow and get started. Like, no, no, not happening.
I gotta be honest. The commission sounds fun. Like just to do
Maybe
it.
I'll send them your way. If you want to draw them, go for it. Take it.
It's a story, and I'm getting paid for something doing something really weird, and it's like, why not? Like,
Yeah,
and I did
true.
this commission right here, and it was like really random. I mean, look, a previous artist that had a previous show, they did a commission where they did like they got two characters from a franchise, uh, having sex, and with Spider-Man in the corner crying outside the window. Yeah, they were like, why not? So he just dropped
Okay.
that commission. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, it's a good one.
I mean, yeah.
Wonder what the meaning is behind it.
It was her booth mate was messing with her. It's like, oh, you want to
Okay,
do it, you want to do it, and she did it.
good for her.
So she's like,
Mad props.
I'll do it, I'll do it. Like, I mean, like there are commissions that I guess like people did like done, but they haven't really put it out there for a reason. I mean, there
Yeah.
are artists that did told me like they did a weird commission, but they didn't like post it. They just send it like. get rid of it as soon as they're done with it.
Yeah.
Um, are there any other ones? Or is that's the one that comes to mind?
I think that was the one that just never left my brain, and I can't unsee it. I think that was the weirdest one. There was another one I did actually, another commission
Uh-huh.
where my friend also he worked in the kitchen.
Mhm.
Also he asked me, I did this one. I this was years ago.
Right.
He wanted me to draw his cat playing poker, smoking a cigar in a tuxedo, and I did it.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
that's like a classic, I think. You know, with the
Yeah.
dog poker kind of thing. That's a classic.
It
That's a
was
fun one.
different.
Yeah, it
Way
was
out of my
different.
comfort zone.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like a classic fun to do,
Mhm.
and also challenge yourself, getting out of your comfort zone is always good.
Yeah.
Um, and have you done art boots in the past or no?
No, I was supposed to 1 year and then just didn't happen.
And
So
then
never done it.
so 2022 is gonna be like the year that you can start doing them.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Um, have you heard some stories about the art boots?
One of my well, I wouldn't say no, I wouldn't say friend, but a guy I
Oh,
know,
okay, that's good.
his name is Prop Game on Twitch.
Prop game. Okay.
It's Birdie is his very popular kind of Instagram name. He draws Pokemon in onesies.
Oh, okay.
Um, he's super cool. He did an art booth, and I went to go see him a few times. Um, I don't know. I haven't heard any issues,
Mm-hmm.
at least in Canada. I don't know what
Oh,
it's like in
okay.
the States.
Oh, I mean, there are stories, people stealing money boxes, so you have to have a fake one.
I could see that happening.
There are stalkers, especially with Twitch streamers, because they know where you
Definitely.
are.
Yeah.
And you can't leave your booth, so
You
that's the
can't?
thing. Because you're doing an art booth, so you
Oh,
can't
yeah,
just
true. Why
leave.
would you just dip? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so you can't just leave. So they're gonna be there, and it's kind of awkward, And there's a
Yeah.
story, which is in the Think of Artist podcast with Volpsy. She told a story, a very horrific story of a person. It
Oh,
wasn't
no.
like really really bad, but like stalker story in the
Yeah.
podcast. It was I think it's kind of weird. Like we have to talk about it and tell people not to do it. It's common sense, but some people just don't get it.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, I mean, I don't know, like in Canada, but yeah, in the States is who knows. Uh, but overall, it's a good experience. What I had, especially in TwitchCon 2019, it was good overall. I guess you could say with people.
Yeah.
But I can't speak for everybody. Like there's always something going on.
Yeah.
Um, and so do you have a plan for your art booth for your first one? Do you have someone like what you're gonna do and products and prints or something like that, or you're just gonna go go with it?
Go with the flow.
All
The
right, all
only
right.
thing I know about what I'm doing or know what I'm doing with is prints. That's it.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know anything. I don't know how I'm gonna set it up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I do have a manager, so I'll let him do that stuff. He can do
Oh,
it.
oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get into like shirts in the future or anything like that? I mean, you have a style for it.
Yeah, definitely. I really want to crush merch at some point. I just need to make dope art for it.
Okay, okay. Back to like your commissions. How do you price your work?
Oof. So years ago, I used to sell any commission, didn't matter what it was, didn't matter how long it took me, for about $50, sometimes 80, depending.
Mm-hmm.
Detail didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 2 years ago where I realized and I was told 1,000 times that I need to up the price a little bit because I don't know. I think I didn't believe that my art could be sold for a higher price.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no one's going to buy this picture for this price. No one's going to buy it for this price. I think it was just a confidence thing I needed to get over and be like, okay. I'm just gonna set it for this price. This is my price, not changing it. And there's something that I started doing because I know even with COVID, I mean, who can buy art during COVID? It's hard. So I made this payment plan thing where if someone wants to get an art piece, they can pay a little bit in the beginning, a little bit in the middle, and then a little bit when it's finished, and then I'll ship it.
Mm.
That helped a lot. So I started doing that. And my 9 by 12s are my lowest price. 11 by 14 is my middle price. And then 14 by 17 is the highest price. So I kind of separated it um, into different prices, different sizes, and depends on the detail of what you're getting done. So it was a lot of planning, and I was like, I got to do something and up my game a little bit.
Um, since you do a lot of traditional art, and you know with commissions, how do you ship your product? Like, how do you ship your art? You have any like techniques that you want to share, or?
Um, so I usually get, those tubes
Yeah, yeah.
things. I use those.
Oh, okay.
Christopher Lovell. So with his posters, I have two here.
Mm-hmm.
They're massive. He shipped them in just a shipping tube, and I didn't do that before. I used to put it in this like folder kind of thing
Mm.
until one of my commissions and one of my prints got absolutely destroyed on the way to the States. Um,
Oh,
for some
okay.
reason, customs decided to rip it open and
What's
pull it out.
inside?
What's inside? It's paper. Um, so I was shocked. They ripped it open. They pulled the art out, put it back in, ripped the commission. Um, it got to the person. Luckily, they were super understanding and nice about it. So I sent them more prints and stuff. And they kept asking for commissions, so I guess I didn't mess up that bad.
Mm.
But yeah, so I started doing the shipping tubes, and that has never let me down. I use bubble wrap. I wrap that stuff now. Bubble wrap, tissue paper. You're getting
Yeah.
like the whole works in this tube thing. And I
Oh.
haven't had an issue yet. Nothing's gotten destroyed. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a
yeah.
more smart way to traditional art, especially bigger art pieces, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, also like with like, cause I started using them for my posters, you know, like the
Yeah.
tubes and all that. So it's a lot easier. I was like,
Yeah.
how am I gonna ship a poster? Do I get like a big envelope? Like, no, 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 no. It's easier to just do the tube. It's a lot easier.
Way easier. Yeah.
Um, I guess we're gonna go to the next question.
Yeah.
Have you ever caught anyone stealing your art, or ever heard of someone stealing one of your friends' art?
There was one who showed it to me. Someone sent me a link. Um, Someone actually took one of my pictures, I think off of my Instagram or something, screenshotted it and uploaded it and was actually selling it somewhere for triple the price of what it was originally priced at.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I got in contact with that person and got no response, but they took it down in maybe like 24 hours. So that was the only situation I've ever seen where someone was trying to steal my art or steal my art.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but they didn't get away with it. So
Shut
the
it
only
down right
person I
away.
haven't caught. Exactly. It's the only time I've ever seen it happen. Maybe there's 1,000 people in the world, probably not that many. Maybe there's like 5 people in the world who actually are stealing and selling my art right now, but
Mm-hmm.
I always think of it, I'm like, okay, whatever happens, happens. If someone decides to take a screenshot of my art, upload it somewhere and sell it, what am I going to do? There's not much I can do besides find them and sue them or hunt them down. But I don't know. It's going to happen. That's the hard thing about being an artist, especially online.
Yeah, I mean, I had that happen to me before, but they can't get away with it.
They did get away with it?
No, they can't, because they're like
Oh,
everyone's like, "Oh, that's Johnny's art." It's because that my style is.
so unique.
Yeah, so they're like, that's not yours, bro. That's not yours. Like, it's this guy. It's like, no, don't even try. Like,
Yeah,
they tried, but it didn't work.
good.
They're like, oh no, this is Johnny. That's the eyeballs he uses all the time. That's the way he shades. Like, I don't know. There's something because I didn't really think about it about like people stealing art like that when I created my style, but I guess it's better when you create your own style, and it's a lot harder for people to like steal it.
Yeah,
Especially
your
if
style is awesome.
I appreciate that. I really do. It makes beats my ego. Just kidding.
Good.
No, no. I mean, it's just like I didn't really think about that, but I guess if you do have original art or original style or original characters, that will happen. But it will be very, very hard to for them to claim this theirs.
Yeah.
That's what I've learned. Um, and I kind of want to
This
do a little new thing with you.
Mhm.
So there's a video put out of the worst professional artists ever selling stolen artwork.
Oh,
Um,
no.
and what it is they're doing is first off, how do you feel about references? What is the best way to do references, and what is the worst way to do references?
Um, so before 2017, when I was first like I've been drawing forever, but when I was really getting into it, when I first
Mm-hmm.
started, wasn't selling anything, was just drawing,
Mm-hmm.
I would copy everything I saw.
Right.
If I saw any video game characters, movie characters, I would just draw them exactly how they were. I would find drawings of the artworks that I was like drawings of the characters, and I would draw those drawings. Now I Pinterest is my best friend. That is
Okay.
something I will have by my side forever. What I do for all of my art is usually I'll like go through Pinterest and let's say I'm like, okay, I want this portrait, grab a portrait. Okay, I want her to have a headdress. I'll go look for a headdress. I will grab 20 references and then just jumble them all together and create
Mm.
something. So that's how I
Okay.
do it.
Okay. And
Yeah.
what will be the worst way of doing it?
Copying everything.
Okay.
Like, I mean, like not necessarily copying everything if it's like a landscape or a portrait or something, like not a drawing, like an actual picture of a person, that's fine as a reference, but taking someone's actual drawing and drawing it like detail for detail, that's not okay, in my opinion.
Well, this artist is not really doing it for detail because they don't have the skill for that.
Yeah.
But they are copying everything about it. They change
Uh-oh.
some few colors here and there, and I'm gonna show you guys right now. So this artist, so here's an example right here, guys. The left one is the original art. The right one is what she made, the painting version of it, and she's selling for a lot more money than the original artist. Getting a lot famous for it, but like they're figuring out that she's been stealing the original artist concept where like it's almost exactly the same where there's like the clothes, the hair, the outfit, etc. So is this the bad way of doing it or you kind of like in the fence on it?
Well, from what I see with this, it's sh like, yeah, it's a similar concept, but there
Mhm.
is so much that is changed in that.
Mhm.
Um, it's just a similar idea. It's a girl with pink hair holding an umbrella. The
Mhm.
background is different, the dress is different, the face is different, the umbrella is different. I honestly don't see that really as a
Mhm.
copy. If it was me, let's say I wanted to draw the picture on the left,
Mhm.
maybe I would add like some crazy hair stuff. I would add like a headdress or something, give her wings or horns or whatever I do. But I wouldn't say this is like a copy for copy.
Well, yeah. I mean, there are certain like obvious stuff that is like non for copy,
Yeah.
but I can notice they did copy the hair. Try
Oh yeah. Yeah.
to try making the hair the same. So for you, you're like, it's not that bad. Like you're like,
Yeah. No.
not that
No.
bad. Okay, okay.
Not that bad.
Um, So let me go here. Uh, because there's more artwork, especially this is like the big famous one, I guess. Um, so she's been doing this for some time.
Yeah.
And a lot of artists don't like it. The original artists don't like it. Other artists don't like it that she's doing this.
Yeah.
Um, so here's another one right here. So
Yeah.
the left one is the original, and then the right one is the fictional version of it.
Okay.
Do you feel any different opinion, or you feel the same?
Same pose, completely different character.
Hmm.
I don't see, I mean, yeah, same pose, completely different character. I don't really see how that could be a copy, in my opinion.
Um, the art selling in the gallery too, though.
Oh, never mind.
I
Well, I
kept
mean,
that information because it could change. It could change a little bit, but yeah,
definitely.
they are selling the gallery for a lot of money.
Okay, I mean, I don't know. Like my perspective, like me as an artist,
Hmm.
I usually get very honored when someone
Right.
does like I've had tons of people like take my art, go and draw it, color it, make it their own thing, make me wood carvings, make me glass carvings of my art, and
Mhm.
I'm like dope, dude. And if they sell it, I'm the kind of person where I'm like that might bug me. As long as you're giving credit to the artist,
He's
sure,
not.
100%. If they're not, then I could see an issue.
Yeah.
Credit needs to be given where it's due.
So yeah, yeah. So I think that's like the biggest part of them too. Like she's selling a gallery, no credit.
Yeah.
It's 100% hers kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
So it's like yeah, it's like a stretch. It's like yeah. So I understand where you're coming from too. Like because I do agree with that. You know, like
Yeah.
sometimes we change things enough. It should be all right. You know, but I don't know why. But putting it in a gallery and then not crediting it, that's where it's kind of okay, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
I
yeah. So
mean,
she's
that is totally different though. Like this picture?
well. The commentator right now, the one who made this video, said the character had in the game with the same expression on her face, had the same sword in her hand. It's obvious the same direct copy. Even Stevie Wonder would agree with this.
Okay.
They changed the hair, same face expression. The clothes is pretty much inspired by the original, I guess you could say. The background too, you just did a lot of detail with it. The legs are the same. So it looks like so kind of looks like they direct copy. Like if you look at the lengths,
Yeah.
like how tall they are, they look like it's
Yeah.
exactly the same almost too.
Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
hard with that one.
References like it's a lot of like gray areas with references. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That's why I was
Hmm.
curious. Like, what you said, like, what's good and what's the bad way of doing it? Because everybody has a different opinion about it.
Yeah.
There's not a clear answer, especially with artists. There's no clear answer at all.
Yeah.
Um, so like right here, so like the only thing she attempted to change on her own copy is the design of the clothes. She changed to something less pleasing. That's his opinion, but
Yeah.
yeah. Um, yeah, so yeah, I was just like very curious of like of your opinion about it because it's something I'm gonna start asking other artists because I'm very curious like what people feel, what's a good reference, what's a bad reference, and maybe someday we'll probably get a better answer, like
Yeah.
a clear full answer. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But yeah, it makes sense what you said. Like I do agree.
Yeah.
Of what you're saying. It's like it's on like it's in the gray area a little bit.
Yeah.
Even though, but then in the other side, I'm like, it kind of looks like she did try to fully copy everything, but like
Yeah.
she tried to change it enough where it looks different and try to sell that as her own.
Yeah.
Um, I guess so, like we could agree on like credit the artist,
Yes.
credit the artist, especially if you take something that looks almost the exact same.
Yeah. Get permission, give credit. That's it.
Like, yeah, if she did that, I think she would have been fine. But then
Yeah.
again, a gallery is still a little bit weird,
Yeah.
a little bit weird. Um, So yeah, so that's just a new thing to add it. But you know what the best thing about school?
What?
Pop quizzes.
Oh, yes.
We got an art quiz. It's a beta. We got
Oh,
only got
God.
part. I got part one only right now because I'm testing
Okay.
it out, and then it's only 10. Not, no, it's 10 questions. It's only 10 questions.
Okay.
I do have it. I'm just gonna ask the question, and I'll tell you like the four what A, B, or C, D.
Deal.
Um. So, are you ready? Ready
Yes.
to check your art knowledge?
Yes.
And which of these is a paint made from pigments and plastic? A. Acetone. B. Tempera. C. Acrylic. D. Gesso. Um,
Um, um, uh, D?
Gesso?
Mhm.
Oh wait, hold up. I gotta change something real quick. I don't want to show you. I don't want to show the answers.
Okay.
There you go. And it's wrong.
Of course.
It's acrylic.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
it's acrylic.
Oops.
Um, Going to the next one. Oh god. Actually, don't look at that. Hold up. I didn't know this quiz saves the other person's answers.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm not looking.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. So give me 1 sec, guys. This is a little bit scuffed. I'm sorry. Uh, Hold up. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Yo, I think we should be fine, mother fudger. Yeah. I guess that. See, this is why this is a beta. All right, guys. It's a beta. All right. A little bit scuffed, but like I promise I'm gonna make it better and
you're
better
crushing it.
and better. Huh?
You got this. You're crushing it.
I'm not crushing it. I feel so bad right now. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm changing something real
Yeah.
quick. Uh, Now I got pop quiz, man. Now I gotta change this. Oh my god. Okay. Give me 1 sec. Boom. Okay. So I think I got this in the bag. All right, cool. All right, I think we're good. Boom, and we're back. All right, sorry about that.
You're good.
All right, we're back, guys. We're back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'll just use the light preview version. Might as well. It's a better way to do that. All right. So the first one was acrylic. You got that one wrong. Get on. I'm just kidding. All right. What animal often symbolizes peace in art? A. Deer. B. Duck. C. Dove. D. Dog.
Oh, Duff?
Dove?
Yeah.
Man, it's too obvious, man. That's the right answer.
Really?
Yeah, it's Dove.
Yay!
It's Dove. It's Dove. It's Dove. You got one right. You got one right.
Cool.
All right. This one maybe be another easy one. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Who painted the Starry Night? A.
Vincent Van Gogh.
You like like I wanted to say the other people, the ABCD, man. Like, come on.
Go. I mean,
You-
go for it.
no, no, you got it right. You got it right. We're moving on. We got it right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were named after famous Renaissance artists. True or false?
True?
False. It's not Renaissance. No, I'm just kidding. It's true.
I was trying to. It's true?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I was trying to name the Ninja Turtles. I'm like, this one, that one.
uh, how many paintings did Vincent Van Gogh sell during his lifetime?
Oh,
A
jeez.
1, B 5, C 10, or D 900?
C.
C 10?
Yeah.
Wrong. 1. He
What?
he only sold 1 in his lifetime, and he has. And a fun fact: the 900 is he made 900 pieces. art pieces,
He's made more art than I have.
and you sold one.
Gotta
Sold
get
more.
started.
No, but you sold more than him. I bet.
I mean, yeah, but still, I thought he would sell more than that.
I think it was a little
Damn.
bit. It was a little bit different back then. I think, but I
That's true.
mean, with art, it was different so much back then. You know.
True.
But yeah, you only sold one.
Dang.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
Actor James Franco once sold a sculpture made of A. Lego bricks, B. Air, C. Cigarette butts, or B. Lint.
I'm. Um. Oh, I'm gonna say D.
D.
Yeah,
Lint.
he seems. Yeah, he seems like he would do something like that.
Wrong. Air.
What?
Yes, he sold air.
Man, everyone's over here selling air. What am I doing with my life? Like, okay, why don't I start selling air then?
I mean, since you picked land, you could try land. I don't know if that'll work.
Ugh.
That's something different. All right, here we go. How long did it take Leonardo da Vinci to paint the Mona Lisa smile? A. 16 weeks. B. 16 days. C. 16 months. D. 16 years.
Okay, 16 is my favorite number, so I'm hoping this doesn't let me down. I'm gonna say, dang. Oh,
They're all 16.
oh, this is so hot. Okay, let's go for A.
16 weeks?
It's impressive, but yeah.
No, it's wrong. It's 16 years. He did it layer by layer for 16 years. That's why you got the effect when you interact with her in a real painting, the way the effect the smile is.
16 years?
Yep, 16 years.
Okay.
Yeah, it took him 16 years to finish the smile. Mona Lisa.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. He did it
Oh,
layer by layer.
that's impressive.
Okay, so this is another one I think you may know about. Any color plus Y is A tint, B shade, C tone, D value. Not five. I don't. That's by accident.
Um, Cone?
Tone. Wrong tint.
I haven't been in school forever. Okay, I don't remember. Now I'm never
Uh,
gonna forget.
you never gonna forget. Hey, you learn something
Nope.
new every day, right?
Yep.
All right, here we go. What artist work has been stolen more than any others? A. Leonardo da Vinci. C. Pablo Picasso. Or D. Rembrandt.
I'm
Rembrandt.
gonna
Sorry.
say Picasso.
You're right.
Hey.
It is Pablo Picasso. You got one, two, three, four right.
Yay.
But there's a bonus question.
Yay.
um, True or false question. Is it true an artist sold? I don't have it on the quiz, but it was supposed to be added. Is it true an artist sold Instagram photos in a gallery for money? True or
Wouldn't be
false?
surprised, true.
It is very true, guys.
Yeah.
That
Not
that
surprised.
that actually happened. Where he just took screenshots of people's Instagram and sold it on gallery. There it is,
As
right
we've
there.
learned, you can sell anything.
Yep. The only
Yeah.
thing they changed is the comments in the bottom, make them different or something. But yep,
That's crazy.
that's what they did. About 6 years ago now. 6 years ago.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, you'd be surprised of like what art been sold in the past. You know, the toilet was one of them. The black square
True.
was another one.
True.
So I mean, there are certain things that have been sold that shouldn't have been sold, in my opinion, but because they make them deep or whatever, they get sold. Rich people will buy it.
Crazy.
You know, the trolls of the art world.
Not surprised.
Um, would you be considering a future episode of If This Is Art,
Yes.
where I will have pictures of artwork that's been sold, and you give me your opinion if this is art or not? Do you feel anything
Yeah.
is art?
Yes.
You do?
Maybe.
All right, we're gonna challenge that with the videos. We're gonna challenge that with that.
Yeah.
All right, we will challenge that if you really feel if anything's art. Um, and yeah, we'll see
Yes
what
and
happens.
no.
Hey, I'm black or white. Yes or no? It cannot be both. Let's be
Yes.
yes or no. We'll find out. We'll find out on a future episode. And also, are you willing to do another future episode for a full-on quiz with other streamers?
Yeah.
I'm
That'd be fun.
that's like the whole point. That's I'm kind of developing this quiz right now. It's just
Yeah.
a small quiz right now, and I'm trying to find unique. I mean, some of these quizzes will be show up again. You may
Mhm.
remember them, maybe you'll forget. I don't know, but it'll be like, yeah, it'll be something. I think we should. I think it'll be fun to do.
Yeah. I'm down.
Oh, I'm doing a podcast for it. I really do appreciate it, bits. Thank you so much. I will replay it whenever I stream and my regular art stuff. Don't worry, I got you, bro. Um, so that's pretty much what we have right now. And now, how do you feel about your habits as an artist? You have a lot of bad habits, good habits.
Uh yeah, bad habit. Starting pictures and then starting another picture the next day and then another one the next day and then having a bunch of pictures that are unfinished
Wow, you sound.
until I feel like finishing one. I'm bad.
Does stream help you to finish projects?
Mhm. Definitely. I can sit there for like hours and just keep going and I feel like chat kind of keeps me awake when I'm doing it.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you a picture right now on Discord.
Okay.
We're playing bingo,
I like
and
it.
it's called a bad artist bingo. I don't know. You want to win this one? I'm
Oh god.
gonna send you a
Let me
picture.
try. Bad
S-
artists have oh no.
Here we go. Uh,
This is gonna be interesting.
here we go. There we go. This is gonna be a. Oh, by the way, guys, this will be a bonus video on YouTube. And yeah. Are you ready for this?
Jesus. Yeah.
It's
Ready.
optional. We don't have to do it.
Oh, we're doing it.
All right.
I'm looking at these and I'm like, oh no.
It is optional. All right. It's like I want to make that clear. All right, guys.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. We're going over the free space, of course. Procrastinates.
Yeah.
All
100%.
right. You want an X or just a cross? Do you feel like you're a person, or you really procrastinate? X is like you're like 100%. Procrastinate, 50%. You know, like
50.
okay, cool.
50. Yeah.
All right, now we are going to we're gonna go to left to right, first row, then go down from there. Stupid or unclear name or unclear file names.
Uh 50 per 50, half and half. That one's hard. I do it sometimes. I try not to.
So you did do it.
Yes.
Okay, we're crossing
Okay.
it.
The
No, no,
board's gonna be full.
this is cutthroat.
Okay.
Has a million ideas, none get realized.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. Forgets own art style.
Yeah, I've done that before many times.
You still do it?
I don't even know what my art style is. It's a
Uh,
mix of everything.
all right. Forgets. Does not experiment or step out of comfort zone.
I mean, I could start painting.
Yes.
Um,
Good.
yeah, that one's yeah.
Oh wow, we're almost getting bingo.
You're probably gonna get a bingo in a minute.
I feel that doing studies would interfere with my unique art style.
No.
It's an opinion based, so yes or no.
Yeah.
So no.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. No, bingo. Got lucky. Craves attention, but doesn't finish enough stuff or advertise your stuff effectively.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's
Wait, I
like
don't crave attention. Sometimes.
we all do. At the end of the
We
day,
all do.
we all crave attention. You know what I mean? We all want some type of attention, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we all get it in a different way,
Yeah.
and Instagram is a big one.
True.
um, keeps accidentally drawing on the wrong layer. Your
All the
digital.
time.
Oh goddamn.
All the time. Yeah.
Hides body parts that aren't comfortable drawing, hands, feet, etc.
Not anymore.
Oh,
I used to.
bad habit destroyed.
Yeah.
Forgets to stay regularly.
Mm-mm. Not that one.
All right. Never
I'm good for
finish
saving.
anything.
No, I finish things.
Okay, okay,
I'm
okay.
good for that one.
Oh, bingo. Get
Yeah.
see, it's not as bad. It's not bad. Doesn't utilize
Yeah.
all available art tools, custom brushes, keyboards, shortcuts, color pencils.
I'd say I do.
So you use
I
every
think.
tool that you have. Even though you just said that you had like color pencil shader, like shades, and you don't use them because you don't want to sharpen them. Calling you out. Calling you out.
Okay, you're right. Never mind.
I'm sorry. I just want to get
No,
a.
you're right.
I just want to see you get a bingo.
You're right. I'm sure we'll get one.
Lacks motivation often burns out. Too sad to draw.
Not an. It's sometimes yes, sometimes no. Because I feel like that happens to like every artist, especially if they go way too much. Um.
Yeah, that's a bad habit to have.
So yeah, sometimes.
E. Only draws from specific angles, profile, three-fourths, etc.
No,
All
it's one thing
right.
I don't do.
Disorganized art folders.
Not anymore. I've
Okay, okay.
organized everything.
There you go.
Yeah.
How long you think you can keep it that way?
Give it a week,
All right,
then
all
I'll have
right.
to organize it again.
Avoid drawing backgrounds.
I draw backgrounds all the time now.
Okay, okay. There you go. See, it's not as bad. You may not even get bingo. Disregard personal health in favor of drawing. Lacks of breaks. Carpal tunnel.
Yep.
All right, all right, all right. Accidentally saves over the wrong version of file.
Definitely done that.
All right. Wait, do you still do it?
I don't do digital art enough, but I have
Okay,
done it.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Hates for asking for or accepting help and advice.
Not anymore. I used
Oh,
to. I used to hate it.
and there's a better way of doing it, guys. If they ask for criticism, they want it. If they don't want it.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it is. Lines too sketchy or sloppy.
My line work is good. So
All
no.
right, all right, all right. Perfectionist too self-critical.
I'm 50-50 on that one because sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. I would say with some things I am a perfectionist, and there's other things that I'm not. So I'm gonna say yes.
So, are you often self-critical? I didn't like. I guess like it's the scale thing. Are you more like a perfectionist too self-critical of yourself, or not that much?
Well, there's a picture I did that took me 127 hours that I didn't like, and my friend didn't like the first time I drew it. So I erased the whole thing, did it 4 more times until it was actually perfect. So yes.
Ross, put an X in it.
Mhm.
Can I? Can I accept compliments? You can't accept compliments.
I can now. I didn't used to, but I can now.
We just avoided your bingo.
S-
Doesn't spend enough time planning. Doesn't spend enough time planning or sketching.
Yeah, I could do that more.
Same face syndrome.
What does that mean?
You do the same faces over and over. I have
Oh,
it. I do
no,
that. I do
I
that.
don't do that. I don't do that.
because I do my own eyeballs and my eyebrow stuff. I put it everywhere.
Yeah.
Forgets to actually post finished stuff.
Sometimes, so yes.
Well, this is a sad day for me. There's no bingo. You avoided it one, two, three times.
I'm actually shocked.
You avoided bingo three times. You're so close getting like bingo three times.
Dodge, dodge, dodge.
Well, at least like there's some things that you actually worked on, like some bad habits and all that. That I
Yeah,
think every artist should really. I don't think like everything's gonna like super bad. I guess like different levels. I guess you could say,
yeah,
but you'd be surprised. Some artists are like, "Damn, I learned something new about myself."
yeah,
Oh, they're like, "Man, there's some things I gotta fix."
definitely.
um. All right, four times. Sorry, yeah, four. Yeah. So, yeah, how do you feel? No bingo.
Yay! I did
Boo.
good.
No, I want to say bingo. I'm gonna try and make a new one, and
Yeah,
I'm still coming up with a new concept with it. But yeah, there you go. That was the
I
artist
like
bad.
it.
That was bad artist have a bingo.
Yay.
So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the podcast. Any I guess any feedback, anything like that? I enjoyed the podcast or hate it, whatever.
It was fun. The questions are awesome. Makes me look back at myself and be like, wow, okay, you've actually come far there. Um, I don't know. I like the questions. I like the vibe. It's super chill, relax, fun, laughs. Um, it's a Jonnyboig G vibe.
There we go. um. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. That's like the whole podcast. We went almost say an hour and 40 minutes or so fully.
Not bad.
Um yeah, so I could ask you for a future episode for like the quiz thing, or also is this art
Yes.
episode. Is this art? I'm actually getting everything together right now. I'm gonna have like 10 to 20 images, and some will be. It's sort of like what's that one game? It's like like it's fact or not. Like this actually happened or not happened. I know there's a game of it. I just forgot. I just don't remember what it's called. But it's something similar to that. It's like this happened to this person while they're drunk and not drunk kind of thing. You heard of that kind of game? Like they say, oh, like he fell in this he fell over
Never have
the.
I ever?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know
Yeah.
what I don't remember, but it was to be something similar to that. But
Yeah.
yeah, so that is been developed right now, and also the quiz and all that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the podcast. 11 episodes in, and hopefully we can do more in the future. And then we're gonna keep going and creating more episodes, and we will have also a Patreon. Yeah, choose and like kind of thing. Yeah. Um, we'll also be creating Patreon with exclusive content of the Think of Artist podcast and also my art. But for you, I noticed you have a Patreon and a store. So you want to talk about that before we fully end?
Yeah, my Patreon has absolutely nothing on it.
Are you still developing it right now?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Um, my website has all my prints. There's no traditionals on there, or not true. Wow. There's no originals on there at the moment, but prints and stuff is up there.
Okay,
So,
okay.
but no
Any
Patreon.
future project gonna put up here soon or?
I'm probably gonna put so the most recent one is the Tears of Gaia one. So that's the first sister. So I'm gonna be
Mhm.
uploading her second or her sister up there soon.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Not a lot on
Uh,
there at the moment though.
I mean, I think sometimes it's good to like not have like too much.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like not too much like stuff in stores because I think it becomes clutter and then there's like so many places, so many things everywhere.
Yeah.
Um, but that's all I could think of. I was gonna ask something else, but completely forgot because I'm hungry.
No. Oh.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. I think because I'm just hungry right now. I just woke up not that long ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the guest links will always be there for like the whole week
Mhm.
on my Twitch channel, and also be on YouTube. The links, everything on there, and then we'll do, hopefully we can do more collabs and also the events and stuff. Any last words?
Thank you for having me. It's been a blast. I appreciate you. I appreciate your questions. Your art is awesome. Your vibe is awesome. The stream is awesome. Thank
I,
you for
pr-
letting me be a part of it.
I appreciate you lying. All right, I thank you for that. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We need drama. We need
Okay.
drama. We need art drama.
Twitch Rivals Art Edition.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I really do appreciate you taking your time coming here, and yeah, thank you so much. And I'll send you a message about for the future episodes if whenever you get a chance to do that. Thank
For
you so
sure.
much.
Thank you.
Um, and insane. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bye bye.
Thank you too. Bye.
Gang up on me. No, no, I joke too much sometimes. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I usually stream after this, but I'm actually very hungry. I woke up not that long ago, so I'm gonna eat something and probably come back later on today. But we'll see. I'll post on my social medias. But hope you guys check out the YouTube channel. There's a bunch of links on there, playlists, all that stuff, guys. We're close to 400 subscribers at 398. And yeah. That's pretty much it, guys. I wish I could stream longer. It's just I'm just very hungry right now and I'm tired.